Is Dennis up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Just for the weekly blog.
Yeah.
Go blog him.
Huh?
Go blog Dennis.
No. Okay, these are the bronzes I brought by the other day that I had at the show, if you remember. And we placed them here in the gallery. Might as well have them in the gallery while I'm waiting for the next show down in San Dimas, the end of next month. Okay, this is the Lewis and Clark piece that we're picking up, and we're going to be taking to the Foundry, or I'll be taking to the Foundry tomorrow to be recolored. They set it back here waiting for me to come and get it. Here's
Getting this on film?
Yeah.
Getting this working? I hope so.
Yeah, that's one of those rarities that you never see Dennis actually working.
It'll last longer.
Well, I parked at the end of the ramp, so all you had to do is walk down the ramp.
Yeah, we like more coordination. We take the challenge.
You like to suffer, don't you? Okay, this side. Yeah, we got to recolor this thing. Okay, it's in the car and ready to go.
You gotta recolor it. Why?
It's a very unassuming sign. And it's a very unassuming gallery, but boy, he's got great stuff in there. All right, it's time to put the key in the ignition and go home. Well, as I come up to Norris Pass here, I'm just letting you know that it's about 2 days after, actually 3 days after the video that you just watched. I had to wait for the go-ahead to get this bronze started, this north or south piece, and get it recolored. Now, we're not recoloring it today. That will more than likely happen sometime next week. I'm taking it in now just to get it out of my van so that there's more security at the Foundry than there is in my van and in my studio. I'm going to leave it off so that the morning, or they can recolor the piece. I can go in while they're recoloring it, because they pretty well will know what to do because of the photographs that I have showing the coloring that the gentleman. You know, I don't know if many of you believe in God, but I do, and I believe that He watches out for me, and I think I just experienced some of that today. Yesterday I was thinking I need new tires, and then I thought, well, wait a minute, my tires aren't old, so why would I change them? I don't know why that thought came in my mind yesterday, and today while I was sitting at the Foundry waiting for them to unload the bronze and take it in and put it on the table, Scott, the owner of the Foundry, just happened to look down at my tire on the rear of my van, and he says, you know, you got a bubble growing on the outside of your tire's wall. And here I'm getting ready to go to LA, and I would have never even looked for something like that, because that's not something you expect to see. And it could have cost me not only my life, but destroyed any clays that I had in the car. And so today I got the tires changed, and you know, I'm not rich. I mean, it hurts, but you know, it's better than dying. But isn't it funny how things work out that way? I mean, I'm thinking about tires yesterday, which out of the blue, I had no reason to be thinking about it because they're fairly new tires. Anyway, I just thought I'd pass that on, and I've always said, it's a kind of a saying I made up years ago, God looks out for fools and artists. And I think He really, truly does. Okay, it's about 5:30 in the evening. I've Got a birthday present for Todd Connor's dad. He's the gentleman that had to go to the hospital last week, and so we're celebrating his birthday in Willow Creek, where they have one of the best rib places you ever ate in your life. I mean, well, it's not just for ribs, but it's a great cafe. It's inside of a old hotel that dates back to the 1800s. It was a saloon back then. And in the tin roof or ceiling of the restaurant, you can see the bullet holes from when the cowboys would get drunk and start shooting off their guns inside the saloon. It's a great place. It's got so much character. Willow Creek is just south of Three Forks, Montana. That's where the three rivers, the Madison, Jefferson, and the Gallatin rivers all join up, and the headwater of the Missouri River starts. The town is really far out in the middle of nowhere. It's you get there on dirt roads. You don't get there on paved roads. That's just how isolated that little town is. All right, next stop, Willow Creek.
Did I mention it's dirt road?
Montana. Love these old bridges. That graveyard was established in 1864. That just goes to show you how old this little town is. Looks like I'm the first one here, so I'm just gonna sit out in the car and listen to my XM radio for a while until they all get here.
Any issue with it?
By the way, this is a birthday boy here.
Thank you.
Terry
Hello.
Connor. What year were you born?
1904, man.
1904.
Yeah, man.
And he don't look a day over
106.
79. That there is Todd Connor, and he's taking pictures of me, taking pictures of him. Now, of course, you all know him by the infamous paintings that he had on the wall in our room. And this Donna Evans, without whose help we couldn't have done that show up in Great Falls.
Next time, get a camera with a light on.
That's my steak, T-bone steak, and that's a green sauce that they put on the side there. And hash browns. This is her.
Well, it's okay, brother.
Oh, okay. And that's Donna's filet mignon with blue cheese on the top and rice. And there's Todd's ribs over there.
Right here.
Let's him.
There's his ribs right there. All right, we're gonna eat now, and that's it for. Oh, that looks good. That actually does look good. Wow. Can't wait to dig. I ought to dig in. All right, that's after dinner. Man, that was good. I had a green pesto sauce on top that was so good. Up in the ceiling, in the 1800s, when this was a saloon, cowboys would shoot their guns up towards the ceiling, and that's what's left in the ceiling, some bullet holes from the 1800s. And some cowboys shooting it up. Did you see the bullet holes in the other room?
No, I didn't see bullet holes.
You didn't? You want me to show you?
Seems to be hard.
Now I ask you, doesn't that restaurant just look like something right out of the Old West? Great place to eat. If you ever get to Northwest Montana and spend a little time here, come to Willow Creek Restaurant and our cafe, and you will not go wrong. They make their own oyster stew or soup. Oh my God, it's so good. All right, that's it for tonight and for the weekend, and see you guys next week.